$8:38, Nashville's Morning News. Johnny needs some audio. 8:38, Nashville's Morning News on Super Talk 99.7 WTN. It is time for the Gang of Four. And Chris And is here. Hello, Chris.
Hey, good morning. What's up, guys?
Joan Jones is here. Hello,
Hi.
Jones. Joan. I mean, I can't get
One of these days.
Jane in the newsroom.
all good. And Johnny's here. Hello, Johnny.
Hello.
So, it was amazing, Chris, because Jason sent us a note and said that thanks to me, don't laugh, that thanks to me, his son now has a crush on the Wicked Witch of the West. And it was funny because she actually called the show and she said this message for Jason's son.
I'll get you, my pretty.
Whatever. What do you got? You know what? 4 times I tried that. I can't even get a chuckle out of you people.
I was listening to you on the way in, and so I kind of was ready for that. But
He's here all night, Chris.
But the other thing that I caught out of the corner of my ear was you saying that you do worry about raising kids in America right now.
Yep.
I think it's the best time to raise kids in America. We get to raise dragon slayers in a time with actual dragons. And if you're raising kids right now and they have an ounce of drive, they are going to absolutely mop the floor with all of the other competition. If you're raising kids that are more focused on eye contact and a good handshake and thanking a veteran,
yep,
as opposed to pronouns, they're going to be light years ahead of the competition. I think that hard times create strong men, and we're seeing that happen now. And I just want to push.
I love that.
I just wanted to push back. I think if you're worried about raising kids right now, I think that you have a golden opportunity to literally create the future of the country in front of you. And
I agree with you. My worry is there's not enough of us.
But the other ones aren't having kids. They're effectively sterilizing themselves.
Yes.
Boy, they sure
real
are
time.
with the emasculation of men and all that. Jeez Louise.
And then they're sterilizing their kids. They're doing that as well with the puberty blockers and the gender mutilation surgeries. So we're going to find ourselves in a point in time where the conservative kids are going to absolutely crush the competition.
Yes, they are.
I hope so. I believe so, because we're raising them right.
Yeah.
And we are raising them to be fighters, and we're raising them to understand right from wrong. We're teaching them how to understand the idiocy of what the other side is.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I mean, for me, I'm going to be a grandfather, so I'm going to do everything I can to instill my values, which are my daughter's values, into her son. But I think that for so many Americans, it's just like you look at everything that's going on, and yeah, you do need to raise fighters. You do need to raise people, kids into adults, and conservative ones at that, because you're right. If you thrive on competition and you thrive on just one of the things I love about Riker, many things, but is that every once in a while, it's awesome. He'll throw down America.
Yeah.
But he's like, he loves it. And he loves his flag t-shirts and everything. And he is just, Amy and Amy and I and Riker's dad, and his grandmother and so forth. We've all, because Amy's family, they're a bunch of patriots,
yep,
like each and every one of them. And so they're all of the like mind that America is the place where we need to be, and we do need more conservatives. I love the fact that Amy's family and my family, at least the ones that will associate with me, are conservative. There you go.
I think you're going to be a great grandfather, and I'm excited for you. Congratulations. That is big news.
Speak up. I can't hear you.
But no,
see, I got to start talking in my old man voice now.
It's awesome, man. And you're going to be able to plant those seeds and then give the kid
salt
back.
and light. Salt and light.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Yep.
Soft and light? What is that?
Salt and light. Salt and light.
It can be the salt and light.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. Got it.
Yeah. No, dude, I think it's a great time to raise kids.
All right. Very good. Let's see here. And it's going to be a great time for me because I can give them back. You know what I mean?
That's always
Joan will
All the
tell you.
sweets, you give them all the sweets, and then say, "Ha, gotta go."
That's right. I'm gonna fill them up with Space Cowboy coffee, then give them right back. SpaceCowboyCoffee.com.
Little cake and ice cream. Oh yeah,
Sure.
They'll love you.
All right. So bad news. REO Speedwagon has decided they're no longer going to tour.
They're touring. They're still together.
I heard your tease, and I thought we were doing a callback to Jane's Addiction. 'Cause
They've canceled. They canceled too. Well, they were going to be my backup band. If you if nobody cared about REO Speedwagon not touring anymore, I was going to throw down Jane's Addiction.
What's an REO Speedwagon song?
Can't fight this feeling.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, keep the fire burning. Roll with the changes.
Riding the storm out.
Time for me to fly.
Aren't you
Riding the
glad you
storm
asked
out
now?
was my favorite.
What's that?
Riding the storm out.
Yeah. Joan, have you heard of REO Speedwagon?
Absolutely.
Very good.
I did. I'm of that age. Chris is not.
I've heard the name. I just haven't heard their music.
Now, Kevin Cronin, the singer, he really loves himself. I got to be around on an interview with him one time, and that was interesting.
Was it evident that he loved himself?
Yeah, he's very into Kevin Cronin.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
In fact, one guy that Murphy used to work with this guy in Birmingham. His name was Blazeman Birmingham. And he told me a story that he was with a rock station and they were covering they were sponsoring the REO Speedwagon concert, and said the rest of the band were with some girls in another room. Kevin was in a different room, and he asked Blazeman to come in there. And he said, "I want you to take a look at my pictures. See which one do you like the best? Which one should I go with?"
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
Kevin's definitely
I've seen Kevin Cronin, and it's not the picture, dude.
No, dude.
Got it? It's not the picture.
I don't know. I don't know what he looks like.
He's got like a man fro.
Yeah, he does.
You know what I mean?
Or
Like
he
he's just
did.
like way out like this. At least he used to be.
He's a talented guy. I mean, I give him.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
Yeah.
And
he was nice. I mean, I give the guy, he didn't seem to have lead singer disease in that realm
Yeah, I don't know.
where
I
he
don't
was
know.
a creep, but he was actually very nice.
Yeah, I'm big REO Speed. You know what I'm going to start doing? I think I'm going to do with Chris Hand what my dad and I did one time. I've told the story. You remember the story, Chris, about how I challenged my dad. I'll listen to one of your songs if you listen to one of mine. I made him listen to Ozzy Osbourne, and he made me listen to the Ink Spots.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
So he did, Joan. It wasn't actually awesome. He couldn't make it through Ozzy Osbourne. like his face started turning red.
Did you make it through the ink spots?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think I fell asleep toward the end, but whatever. The great thing is the Ink Spot songs are a lot shorter than Ozzy songs. So there is that. Ink Spot's from like the 40s
Yeah.
or
Yes.
something. So
My
anyway.
dad and I used to do the same thing, except it was with Biggie Smalls and Howie Carr.
Okay.
Yeah, so we would listen to some hip hop, and then we would listen to talk radio.
So for your dad, no doubt it was like a palate cleanser going back and listening to Howie Carr
I think
because
so.
What band did you just say?
It was Biggie Smalls.
Biggie Smalls,
Notorious
okay.
B.I.G., which is a perfect segue into Diddy being arrested.
Yeah.
How big of a story is that? I mean, I don't think it's that big of a story.
Well, it's not. To me, it's not a huge story because I don't think anybody's real surprised.
I think you guys nailed it earlier when you said this is memory hole 101.
Yeah.
It has to be.
Yeah.
Let's write a new headline and let that dominate.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's always examples of that almost every single day.
But it has to be something lewd because that's going to be what people will pay attention to.
Yep, that sells.
Yeah.
Jane's Addiction only has 2 good songs. True. Let's go to the phones. What do you got for this, Chris?
All right, so I found this story and I liked it a lot. I thought you guys might like it as well. There's a guy who's offering $1 million for Queers for Palestine to hold an LGBTQ parade in Gaza.
Oh, goodness.
I would donate money to that cause. If they, can you imagine?
I'd be the correspondent.
Can you imagine if they did like a crowdfunding thing? And so everybody says, all right, $20. You go, you raise all this money. We'll give you this much money if you go and you do an LGBTQ plus parade in Gaza.
It's the New Tolerance campaign, and President Gregory T. Angelo said, I don't want people to just shrug this off as a publicity stunt or something that is supposed to be comical. This is a legitimate offer. He has $1 million ready to go.
I would so love that. Well, I mean, the point he's making, obviously, is that if you try to do that in Gaza, you are going to get killed.
Oh, yeah.
And not by Israel, by the way.
Nope.
No.
So, I mean, I think that's great. And he's also driving the point home.
Yeah.
I think that's very cool.
Said this campaign emerged to call out these purported activists of the LGBT equality and put our money where our mouths are. I think that this is a real opportunity for these groups to legitimately step up and host an event that would either highlight the fact that the Palestinian territories are not indeed a good place for LGBTQ individuals, or it could be a breakthrough moment for pluralism and peace in the Middle East.
Somehow, I don't think it's going to be that.
No.
Nah.
Could be a breakthrough moment of some sorts.
We had a breakthrough moment on the morning show today. I don't know if you noticed.
Tell me.
I gave Joan and Johnny logins for the text line.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the first thing Joan saw was a hater.
Yes.
Yeah, that's okay.
This guy was really nasty. And what did you say in return, Joan?
I gave him hugs and kisses.
She gave him hugs and kisses.
This is what I do. Whenever I get somebody that's a hate listener, I welcome them into call.
That's exactly
And then
right.
when they call me mean names, I send them a kissy emoji back.
That's what you got to
There you
do.
go.
I always tell them I love them.
Good.
I love you.
See, I have to learn from you three. Because every once in a while, I let them drag me into some sort of a stupid, inane, argument or whatever. And is there a middle finger emoji?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's in there.
Can you show me how to?
I'll help you find it. Grandpa.
Look at Grandpa go. Nasty Grandpa.
See what? Okay, so I want to know from you hate texters, right? So what would infuriate you more? Hugs and kisses from Joan, a kissy emoji from Chris, or a middle finger from me? Like what is the more infuriating? I don't know. And Johnny, what would you do?
I always tell them I love them.
You love them?
Yeah.
Okay, so what is the most infuriating to a hate listener?
I feel like the kissy emoji is like that younger brother, I'm not touching you kind of thing. That's the vibe I'm going for.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't want to end this. I don't want to end this bit without a hate listener telling me what would be the most infuriating. So, and they're listening.
They always listen.
They always listen. And so, I don't know. I don't hate anybody. See, that's my problem.
What about Hillary?
Oh my God. I don't like Hillary. I don't like Hillary.
I hate her voice.
Oh, you heard earlier that we have. Do you have the Hillary audio?
I have the Hillary audio for later today.
See, I tried to play it late enough in the show that I didn't ruin somebody's breakfast. I tried that.
Did you see the bags under her eyes?
She's
looked
rough.
Yeah. She looked rough. And what has she been doing lately? Like, you're supposed to just be relaxing, right? She can't be, I'm just saying, like, she can't be working hard.
No, please.
So get some sleep.
She's Hillary Clinton.
Get some sleep.
Oh, she's drinking, man.
Fair. That's it. That's it right there.
She's staying up drinking at night going, Bill, why didn't they vote me in? It was all you.
That damn Russians.
It was all you,
Around
Bill.
11:30 at night, every night, she's blackout screaming, it was my turn.
I was supposed to break the glass ceiling. Instead, I'm going to break this lamp over your head, Bill.
All right. So, did you hear my Bill Clinton joke earlier?
I don't think he lives there.
I didn't hear your Bill Clinton joke.
I got reprimanded by Mama Joan over there.
Oh no.
Because I threw down a Bill Clinton joke, and she said, "There's children listening," and made me feel like really,
And then what happened? You found that somebody was
a lot of people.
Yeah.
Listen, like we said earlier, we got to raise these kids the right way, and we got to plant seeds.
What'd you call them? Dragons in a
we're raising
Dragon Slayers.
dragon slayers in a time with actual dragons.
I love that.
There you go. And I did think my Bill Clinton joke was funny, by the way. Maybe not appropriate,
It all
but I did
comes
feel.
back to you, Dan, doesn't it?
Well, yeah.
I'm learning. I'm just saying I'm learning.
Do you want to hear my joke about the guy whose son is listening, and he now blames me for his son having a crush on
Do it.
the Wicked Witch? I'm not going to because Joan's not going to laugh again. And I don't want
to put on my fake laugh.
I don't want to give Joan and Johnny the the satisfaction of not laughing at my joke again.
You never know, Dan. The fifth time might be the charm.
Moving right along.
Mark texted in and he says, Dan's jokes are inappropriate, but Chris plays Afro Man from time to time.
Do you play Afro Man?
Yeah, remember that? The Hunter Got High song?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, golly, that's
I
right.
love that one.
I've played that a few times.
All right, got to go. 8:54, Nashville's Morning News on WTN. Dan Mandis here. We keep getting in trouble behind the scenes. Johnny, you know this because we get the emails.
Oh, yeah.
We keep getting in trouble because this segment goes long. And so there's always one stray commercial that airs after 9 o'clock, and then its value, goes down. Not because of you.
What are you trying to say, Dan?
Not because of you. It's just because, what is it, Joan, you said? It always comes back to me.
It always comes back to you.
And explaining this has just ran us even longer.
Doggone it. I got to go.